The body of missing Canadian medical student Liam Fisher was discovered in Marion, St. George on Tuesday night. This tragic news has shaken Grenada, as efforts to locate Liam had been ongoing for most of the day on Tuesday after he was reported missing. His disappearance sparked a widespread search and concern among the SGU community and local authorities. Numerous volunteers, including fellow students and law enforcement agencies, joined forces to find him by combing through the area he was last seen on Saturday following a hash exercise. Despite relentless efforts, the search had unfortunately yielded no results until last evening, when a partially decomposed body was found in proximity to where Fisher went missing. The body was not identified until Wednesday afternoon. The circumstances surrounding his death are still under investigation, and authorities are working diligently to gather information to determine the cause of his death. Many questioned why no significant alarm was raised about Fisher's disappearance until Monday. GBN reached out to well-known hasher Ian Blakey, inquiring about the protocols before and after hashing. Blakey says with ranges from 100 to 200 hashes weekly, there are guidelines which must be followed to ensure an uneventful hash experience.
Everybody puts their name on a list at the beginning. They are then meant to tick their name off at the end. That does not always happen, and there is always a little bit of leakage through people who forget to tick their name off or don't bother or get distracted. And so it is not immediately worrying if somebody's name is not ticked off. That said and done, nearly always there's a complete set in and a complete set out, and everybody accounted for. Anybody missing, their name, not ticked off on return, their names are read out, and they're asked either to go to the place where the lists are held and tick their name off, or anybody who knows who they are or where they are is asked to check in on their behalf and say what happened to them.
Blakey maintains that Grenada has one of the safest hashing protocols he has experienced over his 23 years of hashing.
But given that we get between 100 and 200 hashes every week, and sometimes quite a lot more than that, I think it has been remarkably accident-free. There is always a talk at the beginning of the hash by the person who set the trails to tell people what to expect. So if there is anything difficult or anything to look out for, that is mentioned. Grenada's got one of the healthiest hash groups in the world, and I think a lot of precautions are taken, and the precautions are getting stronger as the numbers increase.
The St. George's University issued a statement announcing the passing of the Term 2 School of Medicine student. Out of respect for the privacy of the student's immediate family, the university is not releasing further information at this time. Students, faculty, and staff affected by these events have access to support from SGU Psychological Services Center. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.